What's up guys and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll show you the top 10 action anime where the main character is overpowered slash badass slash strong. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, let's start the video. Number 10, Basilisk. For centuries, the Iga and Kauga ninja clans have engaged in a bitter war. But when a ceasefire is ordered by the powerful warlord Ieyasu Tokugawa, the two clans are forced to put down their arms. Years later, Jinosuke Kauga, heir of the Kauga clan, and Oboro Iga, heir of the Iga clan, have fallen in love. Through marriage, both heirs aim to bring peace to the clans. But their hopes are dashed when flames of rivalry between their clans are reignited, and they're dragged into another war. Ieyasu's two grandsons have both claimed to be the next heir to the shogunate. To resolve this dispute, both the Kauga and the Iga are ordered to send their 10 best warriors to fight in a bloody battle royale, with each clan representing one of the potential shogunate heirs. 2 scrolls with the names of the fighters are given and are to be marked in blood upon the given fighter's death. The prize for winning is the favor of the Tokugawa shogunate for 1,000 years. Torn between their love for each other and the duty to their clans, Jinosuke and Oboro must ultimately decide the fate of their clans. Number 9, Dies Irae. On May 1, 1945 in Berlin, as the Red Army raises the Soviet flag over the Reichskanzlei, a group of Nazi officers conduct a ritual. For them, the slaughter in the city is nothing but the perfect ritual sacrifice in order to bring back the Order of the 13 Lances, a group of supermen whose coming would bring the world's destruction. Years later, no one knows if this group of officers succeeded, or whether they lived or died. Few know of their existence, and even those who know began to pass away as the decades passed. Now, in December in the present day in Suwahara City, Ren Fuji spends his days at the hospital. It's been 2 months since the incident that brought him to the hospital, a fight with his friend, Sharo Yusa, when they almost tried to kill each other. He tries to value what he has left to him, but every night he sees the same dream. A guillotine, murderers who hunt people, and the black-clothed knights who pursue the murderers. A guillotine, murderers who hunt people, and the black-clothed knights who pursue the murderers. He's desperate to return to his normal, everyday life, but even now he hears Shiru's words. Everyone who remains in this city eventually loses their minds. Number 8, Akiba's Trip the Animation. Otaku siblings Tomatsu and Niwaka Dinkagai are shopping in Akihabara when it is overrun by vampiric cosplaying monsters. These creatures, known as bugged ones, can possess anyone they bite, and soon they begin causing mayhem across the city. As Tomatsu finds himself at the mercy of one of these creatures, he is rescued by the mysterious baseball bat-wielding Matome Mayonaka. Together, they fight through several more encounters with the bugged ones, but before long, Tomatsu is fatally wounded protecting Matome. With no other choice, she revives him as a high-level bugged one, just like her. Tomatsu and Matome, along with excitable otaku cosplayer Arisa Ahokainen, make up the group the Electric Mayonnaise, and they begin dispatching the bugged ones in the only way they know how, by ripping off their clothes and exposing them to sunlight. Number 7, Arcana Familia. On the island of Regalo, a group of supernaturally powered, mafia-like protectors called the Arcana Familia safeguard the people from any who would harm them. The members of their organization, having made contracts with tarot cards, each possess different abilities, such as overwhelming strength, invisibility, or the power to see into someone's heart. Mondo, their leader and the papa of their family, announces at his birthday party that he will be retiring soon. He plans to hold the Arcana Duelo, a competition that, if won, will grant the winner the title of Papa and any wish they desire. But there's more at stake than just a title. Mondo also decides that the winner will marry his daughter. Enraged by this, the strong-willed Felicita decides to enter the competition herself in order to make her own way in the world. As Felicita battles for her freedom, her competitors battle for her heart. Number 6. The money of soul and possibility control. Money is power, and without it, life is meaningless. In a country whose economy is in shambles, second-year economics university student Kimimaro Yoga understands this fact all too well, as he is surrounded by the relatively luxurious lives of his peers and struggling to make ends meet. However, his world is turned on its head when a stranger in a top hat arrives one late night at his door. Going by the name Masakakai, the visitor petitions Yoga to come to the Eastern Financial District, a place where money flows in abundance if one offers their future as collateral. Although reluctant, greed triumphs reason, and Yoga accepts the offer, thus taking on the mantle of an entree. But unbeknownst to him, the land of wealth he has entered is an alternate realm built in the likeness of his own, where entrees are forced to participate in weekly duels called deals, with their collateral at stake. Pitted against his countrymen and fate, Yoga must quickly adapt in this new world if he hopes to protect his fortune and future, and discover just how much money is truly worth. Number 5. Grand Blue Fantasy the Animation. This is a world of the skies, where many islands drift in the sky. A boy named Gran and a talking winged lizard named Vern lived in Zinkenstill, an island which yields mysteries. One day, they come across a girl named Lyria. Lyria had escaped from the Erst Empire, a military government that is trying to rule over this world using powerful military prowess. In order to escape from the Empire, Grand and Lyria head out into the vast skies, holding the letter Gren's father left behind, which said, "I will be waiting at Esta Lucia, Island of the Stars." Number 4. Terraformers. During the 21st century, humanity attempted to colonize Mars by sending 2 species which could endure the harsh environment of the planet to terraform it: algae and cockroaches. However, they did not anticipate the species' remarkable ability to adapt. Now, in the 26th century, a lethal disease known as the alien engine virus has arrived on Earth, and the cure is suspected to be found only on Mars. The problem is, Mars in the present is overrun by creatures known as terraformers, including powerful and intelligent humanoid cockroaches that mutated from those originally sent to the planet. The Annex 1 team, consisting of 100 men and women genetically enhanced with characteristics of powerful organisms from Earth, has been sent to Mars on a mission to find the cause of the alien engine virus and to help cure humanity, signaling the start of the crew's fight for survival. Number 3. Escryed. A strange environmental phenomenon 22 years ago in the Kanazawa Prefecture caused the land to split and protrude upwards, reaching unprecedented heights, creating the secluded area known as the Lost Ground. Kazuma is a young mercenary who lives in the Lost Ground, looking for any work he can find to sustain his livelihood within the harsh environment. He's one of the few people that are gifted with the alter ability, which allows him to plaster his right arm and torso with a metallic alloy. When this mercenary encounters Holy, an order whose purpose is to suppress and capture what they call native altar users, and one of the elite members of Holy, Ryuho, an epic rivalry begins. Number 2. Inuyashiki. Ikaru Inuyashiki is a 58-year-old family man who is going through a difficult time in his life. Though his frequent back problems are painful, nothing hurts quite as much as the indifference and distaste that his wife and children have for him. Though his frequent back problems are painful, nothing hurts quite as much as the indifference and distaste that his wife and children have for him. Despite this, Ikaru still manages to find solace in Hanako, an abandoned Shibu Inu that he adopts into his home. However, his life takes a turn for the worse when a follow-up physical examination reveals that Ikaru has stomach cancer and only 3 months to live. Though he tries to be strong, his family's disinterest causes an emotional breakdown. Running off into a nearby field, Ikaru embraces his dog and weeps. until he notices a strange figure standing before him. Suddenly, a bright light appears and Ikaru is enveloped by smoke and dust. When he comes to, he discovers something is amiss. He has been reborn as a mechanized weapon wearing the skin of his former self. Though initially shocked, the compassionate Ikaru immediately uses his newfound powers to save a life, an act of kindness that fills him with happiness and newfound hope. However, the origins of these strange powers remain unclear. Who was the mysterious figure at the site of the explosion, and are they as kind as Ikaru when it comes to using this dangerous gift? Number 1. 91 Days. As a child living in the town of Lawless, Angelo Lagusa has witnessed a tragedy. His parents and younger brother have been mercilessly slaughtered by the Venetti mafia family. Losing everything he holds dear, he leaves both his name and hometown behind, adopting the new identity of Avilio Bruno. 7 years later, Avilio finally has his chance for revenge when he receives a mysterious letter prompting him to return to Lawless. Obliging, he soon encounters the Venetti Don's son, Nero, and seeks to befriend him using the skills he has quietly honed for years. Set during the Prohibition era, 91 Days tells the story of Avilio's dark, blood-stained path to vengeance as he slowly ends each of the men involved in the killing of his family. Well, that was today's video.